wonderful day this evening. My name is Temitope Olutunde, and I'm going to be your host tonight. And with my amazing guest speaker, amazing of them, but my one amazing guest speaker tonight is going to be leader Kaykay Success. You're going to be hearing from me immediately after my presentation. So please stay tuned as we start. So I cannot talk about this amazing opportunity without talking about the crypto market, because the crypto market is the basic, is the concept, is the foundation of every other thing. So it's very, very important for me to lay the foundation. And what am I going to be laying the foundation? I'm going to be laying the foundation on what is the newest thing in town. What is the newest thing in town? In case you are with somebody, tell somebody close. You say the newest thing in town is cryptocurrency. Tell somebody, let me use it in the chat. The newest thing in the town is cryptocurrency. If you are not in the cryptocurrency, you are missing. But the question is, I'm going to just go through the slide, talk about it. I won't want to waste too much time. Talk about what is cryptocurrency. I'm going to talk about how does cryptocurrency work. What are the types of cryptocurrency? What can you do with cryptocurrency? And what is the difference between your cryptocurrency and cash fiat? And also, how do you earn and sell this cryptocurrency? And also, I'm just going to talk about what is crypto trading, how does crypto trading work, and also risk of crypto trading, and as well talk about artificial intelligence, and also talk about applications of this artificial intelligence, and also hit the nail on the head. So let me start quickly without taking much of our time. Let me start with what is cryptocurrency. I believe strongly everyone here has a prospect. I believe strongly everyone has a prospect. Now, what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency that uses cryptography for security and is decentralized, meaning it's not controlled by any government or financial institution. It's a digital payment system that allows peer-to-peer transactions without the need for third parties like bank and many more, without the need of third party before you can make transaction. Now, how does this cryptocurrency work? A lot of us have been hearing cryptocurrency. Even you, there are some people that are doing okay, they don't know how this cryptocurrency works. Now, I'm going to tell you how cryptocurrency run on a technology called blockchain, which is a public ledger that record all transactions. Transactions are verified by a network of computers around the world, making it a secure and transparent cryptocurrency. Please, I beg your pardon, in case you cannot hear me, please help me put it on the chat box. Okay, please, we have new members. Oh, thank you, Mr. Eston. So please, if anybody cannot hear me, please do wait to put it in the chat box so I can be more loud. And in case I'm not loud enough, please still let me inform, keep me updated. Now, we have types of cryptocurrency. Now, we all know there are thousands of cryptocurrency out there, but some of the most well-known ones includes Bitcoin, which is the first and mostly widely recognized cryptocurrency. We have Ethereum, we have Litecoins, we have Ripple. And when we talk about Ethereum, we say Ethereum is a blockchain platform that allows for the creation of smart contracts and decentralized applications. Because of our time, I don't want to talk too much about Litecoin and Ripple. You can do your research on that. Now, what can you do with cryptocurrency? In case for those people who do not know, and I strongly believe 80% should know what you can do with cryptocurrency. You can use cryptocurrency to buy goods and services for merchants who accept it, or you can trade it for other cryptocurrency or traditional currency. Please, if you know you want to buy your next car with cryptocurrency, I want you to type 5 in the chat box. You want to buy your next car with cryptocurrency. Type 5 in the chat box. You want to with cryptocurrency. Type 5 in the chat box. Oh, somebody said, oh, leader Oshua, man. She said CLA. Okay. No, it's Mr. Wade that says CLA. That's Ben, so God. Okay, now, what is the difference between cryptocurrency and cash fiat? One of it is fiat money is a traditional currency issued and regulated by government, but cryptocurrencies are digital tokens that use blockchain and are decentralized. And are what? And are decentralized. I mean, the difference between cryptocurrency and cash fiat, you can see that on my slide. Now, we have one of the difference, we have several differences. One is control, one is supply, one is value, one is privacy, another one is volatility, another one is transparency, another one is, now we're going to just look at the differences between this cryptocurrency and our normal money, our paper money, our naira, our Ghana cities, or whatever country you are right now. Now, what is the difference? Is that traditional issued. But before I go ahead and tell you what is the difference between cash money and fiat money, I want us to know the meaning between fiat money and cryptocurrency. One is that fiat money is a traditional currency issued and regulated by government. But why cryptocurrencies are what? Cryptocurrencies are digital tokens. What did I say? They are digital tokens. They are digital tokens. Digital tokens that use blockchain technology and are what? Are decentralized and decentralized. Now you also have control. Now fiat money is controlled by governments and central banks, which is our normal. Please, I beg your pardon. I'm talking because I'm a Nigerian. Our naira. Please, in case you are not in Nigeria, please forgive me. Whatever currency you use there is what we call fiat money. Now, we also talk about, when we talk about cryptocurrency, we talk about control. Now, control in the sense that cryptocurrency is decentralized. It meaning, what does it mean that when we talk about decentralized? It means there is no single entity that controls it, not even Donald Trump. Are you getting my point? No single entity that controls it, that has a complete control, right? Let me put it like that. Now, we talk about supply, the difference between fiat money and cryptocurrency. Another one is that in fiat money, you have what we call constant supply. Constant supply in the sense that you have more money, putting more in the system. If they say, that's why when people say there is no money, that's not true. You don't have money. Not that there is no money. I always want to say this. All the money, do you know that all the people that have died, that have gone, that became wealthy right from when the world began, nobody was buried with money. Is that not funny? Especially, I like this man. What's this guy? Rockefeller. I like this man, Rockefeller. Rockefeller was one of the wealthiest American men in his time. I can't remember the year any longer, or in his time. They never buried him with money. So what am I trying to say in excess is that money has they keep reproducing money all the time. So nobody should ever tell you, or you shouldn't believe someone that says, I don't have. No, you don't know what to do to have money, or you are just temporarily broke. And I strongly believe nobody's going to be temporarily broke here anyway. So we have what we call supply money. But in the cryptocurrency, you have a fixed amount of tokens. Once a digital token has been produced, they do not go ahead and produce more. There's nothing like constant supply. It has been produced, it has been produced. BTC has been produced. That is the number of BTC that will be in circulation as far as cryptocurrency is concerned. That is one of the big difference between cryptocurrency and fiat money. Another one is what we call value. Value has attributed value because now why your 1,000 naira or your 500 or your 200 naira is valuable is because government declares its value. And the day government stop it, the day government say it's not longer a legal tender, it has no value. No matter how much you have in your account, no matter how much you have sink in the ground. And that was why in our country some years ago, when they said they were going to change currencies, a lot of people started bringing all the money they have hidden. Why? Because the government is saying we are no longer going to accept some legal tender anymore, some currencies any longer. So some people started bringing all the money they have hidden. You'll be so amazed how people stock money in their house, and people will be saying there's no money. Now, cryptocurrency is a complete different ballgame, like differently. Now you have no legislated or intrinsic value. That means, but you are what people are willing to pay for at a time. So it's not, the amount is not valued upon people, upon the government, but upon what people are willing to pay. And everybody is different. Another person is willing to pay, another is another price, another person is willing to pay. That's what makes the price goes up. And that is why cryptocurrency will be something that is here to stay. We determine the value of the cryptocurrency. And I think that's what everybody wants. Another one is what we call privacy. Less private, offer greater, but cryptocurrency offers greater privacy. I always want to say this: bankers Third parties know how much you have in your account. If you like, be hiding it from your wife, or be hiding it from your somebody somewhere knows how much you want, how much you have in that account. So it's not something hidden. Please, I beg you, my calls, please keep accepting them in the newcomers. Now, we'll also talk about volatility. And we'll also talk about volatility is prone to inflation. That is under. But in cryptocurrency, we have what we call phase higher volatility. And I know this year, the volatility we'll see, even our enemies will say, Kai, this one, it can only be done by cryptocurrency. If you believe, let me see, type 6 in the chat. If you believe it, let me see 6 in the chat. Now we have transparency. Blockchain technology makes most cryptocurrency transactions easily traceable. It's not like our traditional banks where they can easily erase things, put in whatever figures. Oh, thank you, Mr. Francis Balogun. Not like our cryptocurrency, our fiat money where you can literally, oh, Mr. Uche, yes, so the volatility will hit us. Millionaires will be made in this time. So what am I saying? Is that blockchain technology makes most cryptocurrency transparent, not like your fiat money. Now, my slide, we talk about how to earn and sell cryptocurrency. There are many ways you can earn and sell cryptocurrency, holding and buying. You can buy and hold cryptocurrencies, and once you do that, hoping their value will increase. That is one way you can earn and sell cryptocurrency. Another one is what we call lending bitcoins. You lend bitcoins to other investors or institutions, that's what we call staking, so that you can earn interest on it. It's part of ending and selling bitcoin. Or accepting payment. So in case you accept Bitcoin as payment for goods or services, there are countries that accept crypto or that accept Bitcoins as mode of payments. Many countries, especially the Asian countries, they accept digital currency as mode of payment. So you can also have cryptocurrencies like that. Now we also have day trading Bitcoins where you buy and sell cryptocurrency within short period, taking advantage of price fluctuations. That is one way you can earn and sell cryptocurrency. Now let's quickly go to what is crypto trading. Please, I beg your pardon for newbies. I know for the ones who have been using RoyalQ, you don't need all this, but sometimes you need them to talk about it so that you can be confident when somebody asks you, what is this crypto trading you are talking about? That's why we are doing all this. Not that this is not the main cocoa, but I just need to take you through this step before I hit the nail on the head. So please, I beg you, just listen attentively and take note as much as you can. And I know you will remain the same. Now, what is crypto trading? Crypto trading is also known as cryptocurrency trading. It's a process of buying low and selling high. Now, selling high within with the goal of making profit. We have types of crypto trading. We have day trading, we have swing trading, we have long-term trading. Now, how does crypto trading works? One is opening an account, funding your account. The number two is funding your account. Number three is choosing a trading pair. And number four is placing an order. And number five is what we call monitoring and adjusting. Now, what are the types of crypto trading we have? Of crypto trading? What are the risks associated with it? One of the risks is what we call volatility, which can be blessing. It can always be a blessing and can always be something negative at the same time. But I always want to say it will always be a blessing to us. Now, another one is what we call security risk, and the third one is what we call regulatory risk. But I don't want to take much of time. Let me quickly talk about what is this artificial intelligence, because crypto trading, RoyalQ, cryptocurrency, artificial trading, RoyalQ is what makes us to make money in this space. I know you are here to make money. So, but let me tell you a bit about artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence both, you can see it on my slide. Artificial intelligence both refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think and learn like humans. And we have one of the key features of artificial intelligence is what you can see on my screen. When we talk about machine learning, we talk about natural language processing. We also talk about computer vision. We talk about robotics. They are all under AI, artificial intelligence. And right now in our world, in our space, that is where the world is going to. Artificial intelligence, because it has come to ease us of many things that we could have been doing manually, many things that could have taken time. Imagine if you are still living in the past where you to companies before you can send messages to somebody outside the country. You know that what that you know what that would be for you. But today we have a faster means of sending message. You can be here and you can talk to anybody around the world. You can be in your house and you can communicate with your phone at your seat, and somebody is somewhere very far from you. You don't know that person. That's what we call the power of artificial intelligence, the power of technology. That is one of the things we are going through. Now we have application of artificial intelligence. We have what we call the virtual assistant, which is AI powered virtual assistant. We have them on our iPhones, such as Siri, Alexa, that can perform tasks such as settings. We also have what we call image recognition, which most of us use on our phones. Some of us use face, especially iPhone users, face ID. They are part of what we call applications of artificial intelligence. We also have what we call predictive maintenance for those people who work in the oil and gas sector. And apart from people who work in the oil and gas, people who has to do with maintenance, working with tools, working with equipment, they will tell you about this predictive maintenance. They are systems that help them predict when a material is going to be faulty, and when now it takes an AI to be able to tell that kind of way. We have AI that detect oils leakage, especially in the oil and gas companies like that. I talk about it because of that area. So now I'm about to go into the main thing. What is RoyalQ? Now, the reason why all of us are here is because of this thing that is called RoyalQ. RoyalQ. I'm always happy when I talk about it because it gives me joy. RoyalQ, like my one of my like my host last week Sunday said RoyalQ, leader Samsung. Now, what is this RoyalQ? There's a lot of meanings. If you check on your phone, you check on the internet, there are a lot of meanings to RoyalQ. But I'm going to read just one and I'll give you a simple definition to RoyalQ. Now, RoyalQ RoyalQ trading bot is an artificial intelligence bot that is a quantitative trading based on a set of crypto trading signals that helps determine whether to buy or sell a crypto pair at a given point in time using mathematical models and algorithms to make trade rather than relying on human intuition or analysis. That is what you will find out there. Google is Chrome and the rest. But let me tell you simple. RoyalQ is an artificial intelligence bot that helps us to trade in the crypto market. We buy low and sell high. That is no too much grammar. Who is not here to make a beg? I say, okay, if you buy low and you sell high. You buy low and you sell high. Trading. Now, before now, we usually used to have what we call trade and barter, where people exchange goods and services through their material things. For instance, if somebody does not have maybe rice, the person goes to look for somebody that doesn't have rice, so I can give to that person, and the person gives the other person what he or she has. Maybe it's yam, maybe it's yam she wants, and she go and look for somebody that doesn't have rice so that she can collect yam, and vice versa. I think you get what I'm saying. So it's just negative, positive and negative. I don't like this one, you like this one, then give me and I give you my own, and we all go. That was how we were all trading many years ago. That should be 18,000 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Now, many after then, it also changed to what we call coins, where people begin to get their values for the things they want through coins. Maybe that was 3,000 years ago. And then it transformed from coins to what we call paper money. And then from paper money, it went to fiat money. And right now, it's in fiat money, but it's about to change from what we call fiat money to what we call cryptocurrency. The reason being is because look at all the things we usually used to do before now, manually. Things has changed. I always want to say, even the way ocean is flowing, it's not the same way it usually used to flow before now. It's not the same way. It's changing. That's change. And one thing you cannot stop in life is change. The other thing is can be, but one thing that doesn't change is change is always constant. Many of you know you do not The way you are right now was not the way you look like in um, couple of years ago, maybe 5 years ago. It was not the way you are. 2 years ago, it was not the way. And you see changes in your picture. So two things that always happen is either you are getting better or you are getting worse. But I always admonish you should get better. So now that is the change we are going through. People are coming to a stage where you don't even need to carry money. It's happening right now. I don't even know how much I have in my pocket because I don't need to carry cash all around. Digital money, digital money. And that is the space, that is where we are going to, and we are getting there. Now, what is this RoyalQ bot you are talking about? This RoyalQ bot is an artificial intelligence bot that helps us to trade in the crypto market. It buys low and it sells high. It buys low and it what? And it sells high. How does this RoyalQ work? This RoyalQ is what we call, it works what we call any exchange of your kind. Now, that brings me to that the fact you need to know about this RoyalQ is that once you get this RoyalQ bot, you link it up with your exchange, which can be any exchange of your type, which can be, because it supports 9 exchanges, which can be Binance, Bybit, KuCoin, Huobi, OKS, Kraken, whatever exchange you are using, you link it up. And once you link it up, you have started it. I'm so happy and I'm always excited when I talk about it is that you don't send your money to anybody. You do not what? Send up. I'm saying this again. Please, somebody can just help me put it in the chat box for those new beings, for those people who are listening, who's listening to the sound of my voice for the first time. You do not send your trading capital to anybody. Whosoever has invited you, you are not giving that person your money. Your money is going to be in your hands. I mean, it's going to be in your custody. You're not giving your money to anybody. That is one thing I want you to take note of. You are not what? You are not giving your money to anybody. Now, number 2, okay, thank you. Number 2 is that you keep your digital bank account. You keep it in your digital bank account, which can be any of your exchange. Now, why do I say you keep your money in your digital bank account? You keep your money in digital bank account. Many of us have money in banks, and our money do not add any value to us. Either they are always deducting it 10 naira, they say you are doing one maintenance. Please, mind you, I'm talking for those people who are in Nigeria. I beg you, in Nigeria. So please, in case you're in the UK, I don't know how you guys do in Nigeria. Proud Nigeria. That is on a lighter note. So your money is having your own money work for you. Many of us have money in our banks, in our account and stuff like that, and they don't add anything to us. If they add, maybe at the end of a whole year per annual, maybe it's not more than 2%. That is even if they give you up to 2%. How much is 2% compared to what? But this one, once you get the RoyalQ application today, all you need to do is to link that your account, that's your digital account, and link it up, and that money you have will begin to work for you. Many people do not know how to allow money work for them. They keep working money, they keep working for money all the days of their life. They keep working for when money can work for you. RoyalQ is here to help you allow your money work for you so that it can reduce your stress, so that it can reduce your thinking. That is why RoyalQ is here. That is number 2. Number 3 that you need to know is that in case you are thinking, oh, I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about trading. I don't know about anything about artificial intelligence. I want you to know tonight you are covered. I mean, you are covered. Do not worry about that one any longer. That is not a problem. Whether you are a novice, or you are a businesswoman, or you are a market woman, or you are a barber, or you are an engineer, or you are a busy businessman, or you are a civil servant, or you are a man of God, you are a prophet, you are a choir, what do you call it, music director, whatever your occupation is, whatever your tribe, whatever your culture, you can use this RoyalQ I'm talking about tonight. You don't need any high-level trading skill for you to make money. You don't need it, except if you want to say, okay, oh, no, but you do not need it. Anybody can benefit from it, whether you are a novice or you are a pro. You are permitted to benefit from it. If you are happy, you are a new prospect, please can I see your emoji in the chat that you are happy about what I just said now, that you can benefit from? Let me see your emoji in the chat. Not old members or new members. Now, that is number 3. Number 4, amazing part about this boat that I'm talking about, that I'm so excited, is that it works 7 days in 365 days in a year. Every single day, whether you are sleeping, whether you are going to work, whether you are driving, whether you are cooking in the kitchen, whether you are having issue with your neighbor, whatever you are doing, you are on vacation, you are not on vacation, you went to school to pick your children, you didn't go to school to pick your children, whatever you are doing, you are cooking, you are not cooking, whatever you are doing, this boat is working. Whether you use your 24 hours in a day, 24 hours will complete. So what am I trying to say in excess is that whatever you are doing, this boat will be working for you all throughout the year, as far you do what you need to do. Is that not amazing? So it means you have a printing machine that will be working for you. Sometimes when I talk like this, a lot of people think, are you sure what this person is saying is true? It's too true to be, it's too genuine. I mean, how do you try to speak that grammar? It's too genuine to be true. But what I'm telling you is exactly what I'm saying. I'm not sugarcoating anything here. You can ask the person who has invited you, that is it true that this boat is working 24 hours, 7 days a week? The person will tell you exactly what I'm saying. I'm not trying to convince you, but I'm educating you on what this boat, because I am a user. Now, another fact you need to know about this boat is that it only sells. If you have not made money using this boat, so happy. Thank you, Uche. If you have not make money, this boat will not carry your trade and sell. Why? Because it has to get to where. Now you can look at a picture that you can see. You see a picture on my screen that shows. Look at how it works. You see the spots. Now, for those people who are looking at my screen, you can see the RoyalQ that is linked up with your Binance. And then you can look at the buy and the sell. So what it does is to buy low and sell high. Now, a lot of us, whether you're a market woman, you're not a market woman, you have the idea of business. You have had people do business, trade and barter. What people do in business is just buying and selling. Now, let me use, for instance, when Dangote started, before Dangote became a manufacturer of cement, Dangote, what he was doing was buying and selling. I'm using Dangote because most of us know Dangote. All he was doing was go and buy cement and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell, until he had accumulated so much money before he started manufacturing cement. Now, what am I trying to say is that what this boat do for you is to buy things at cheap price, and then sell it high for you. Is that difficult? Absolutely no, it's not difficult. And now let me amaze you that this boat do not need you to be there before it buys it for you. All you need to do is to give what we call self-instruction. And every instruction you will need for you to give it to the boat will be available for you. Help me buy it at social amount. Help me to sell it. Instruction. Just some of you have shops or some of you have sales gear. You tell your sales gear, please, this product is 1,500. It's not reducing to any amount. And once you are gone, the sales gear must sell it 1,500. Once you come back, you don't see that product there. You already know that the sales gear has sold it that amount. That's exactly what the boat does. Now, another one is that there is no limit on how much you can make. I like this one very much because this always shock the salary earners, especially those people who earn salary every month. Whether you work hard or you work like Jackie, you work very strong, you already know a specific amount, except for those people who work in a maybe what do you call this, a multinational company. Sometimes when you work very hard, there's some overpay. But there are people out of 100% of the world, or out of 100% in Nigeria, yeah, it is only 30 or 40 that works in multinational. Most people work in a normal company where even though they work like anything. It's the amount that they will pay them that they will still pay them. So, but in this one, I'm just using that as an illustration, please. Now, in this one, you don't need to give a fixed price. You can, in a day, you can make your whole year salary. you can make your whole year. I'm not making mouth. I'm not just talking because if you think I'm lying, Leader OBM is here. Leader OBM, am I correct, sir? Leader Oshua is here.
You are correct.
Thank you. You can hear? I'm not. You can hear my leaders. That is exactly how is it. Why I'm saying it because I've seen it many times. So that's why I'm talking about it confidently. Now, that is one you need to know. And this trade, this boat we are talking about, a carrier trade, even where your internet is on. So in case you are not this online person, you can use it. All you need to do is to set your trade and off your internet. And in case you are still online person, you can still be monitoring it yourself, but don't do the job of the robot. That's why you have the robot. So that is another one. Now, in case you are skeptical and say, can this thing be true? We have over 2+ million users. 2 million plus users. 2 million plus users that are using this application. And it is over 200 countries in the world. 200 countries. Not 100, 200 countries. 200 countries. So that is amazing that you're not the first and you will not be the last person. So there's nothing for you to be skeptical about. There's nothing for you to be fearful about. In case you are scared tonight and saying, will I lose my money? You will not lose your money. All you need to do is to start pocket yourself now and start preparing for the money you will use to activate the boat, which does not cost more than $120 for a whole year. $120, and you just need chunkily $20 as your gas fee to get started. Now, there is no monthly maintenance to it. So once you get the boat for a whole year, there's no other monthly maintenance that is attached to it. And then again, it's also hard for those people who, I like to say it because those people who are pro crypto people, they may have, are you sure? Does it not have futures? It also have futures. It's available on spot trading and futures that is leveraging up to 20x for those talking to professionals. In case you know about crypto, but you have not been using the boat, you also want to leverage on the futures. The application is fully loaded for you. Anyone you want to do. Now, apart from that, this boat doesn't just end there. It gives you an opportunity to earn passively for as far you remain in the business. So if you decide to remain in the business, you start today and remain there and stay there. It will give you and it will provide opportunity for you to earn passively. And when we talk about earning passively, earning every single day, leveraging on others people's work. Are you with me? Leveraging on other. You can't do everything yourself. You will always need people. If you want to go to, if you want to go far, or how do you usually say it? If you want to go far, I think you go with, let me not use that because I can't remember how to say it. But if you want to go very far, you go with people. If you want to go earlier, somebody should help me with that, I think. So that's how they usually say. If you want to go far, you go alone, or so going with people is what I'm trying to say. You need people to get to where you need to. You can't do it alone. So if you want to earn passively, now this last part I want to talk about before I quickly is that once you get started, you are on your way to financial freedom. There's nothing as interesting as earning money every day. Now, let me quickly state this. Why you need to get this RoyalQ boat. Just quickly. Why you need to get this RoyalQ boat. I want to shift my slide. Hello, can you see me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now, why you need to get this RoyalQ boat is that it has proven track record. It has proven track record since the year 20. They launched this boat. They started in 2017, but it was officially launched in 2021. So it's not something that just came into the market that they are still doing tests or they are still checking. It's something that has been tested over time and it has been proven that it has worked. Our leader is in the growth. Our leader, they are leaders that have been there since 2021 and they are still here in 2025. If it's not worth doing, will not be here. I that I'm talking, I'm 1 year old. If it's not worth doing, I will not be here. That is one. Another thing I want you to know that it gives you it if you get started with RoyalQ, is that it provides what we call sustainable growth. It's not a get rich quick thing. A lot of people think you make money overnight. You don't make money overnight. You make money over time. There is nobody anywhere that is well to do today that made money overnight. It's not true. It's over time. So this is not a quick risk cream that you will say if you put $1,000 now, you get $2,000 in the next 1 hour. I don't know that one though, but I know this one that if you put $1,000, you can double it in few months, and you too will not just have 1,000, you have 2,000, 3,000. I am certain about this. Now another thing is that it is transparent and community driven. If you get started with RoyalQ today, you have what we call community that are driven for success. And you will now become part of that community. You begin to also have new relationships with other people. You begin to know people like OBM, people like Tini, people like Leader Oshua, and many more that are in these amazing people because you will be in the community. Now, another thing to provide for you is what we call long-term wealth creation. Long-term wealth creation. If you want to be wealthy, please type 2 in the chat box. Let me see. Type 2 in the chat. You want to be wealthy. If you want to be wealthy, but if you don't want to be wealthy, please be quiet. This long-term wealth creation. Now, another one is strategic guidance for leaders. Have regular meetings for support. We have community success. So a lot of things to enjoy. I cannot emphasize. So let me just stop there. So at this point in time, I just want to really appreciate every one of us who was listening to what I've said tonight. I really appreciate you. I say thank you. I don't want you, but I want you to take action. That, as we always say here, action takers are money makers. Action takers are money makers. So without much of your time, all I've said, it will not be of value if it is not something that is practicable. So tonight, I'm going to welcome an amazing leader. I hope Leader Kaykay is in the house. An amazing leader to come and share his experience. This leader I'm talking about has started this RoyalQ since the year 2021, and he's still here. And it's not just here, he has results to prove. Results to prove. I don't want to talk about the result. I want you to hear from the horseman himself. So please, if Leader Kaykay is on the Zoom, I want him to take it over from here. Let him share his experience. Let him not just share his experience, let him also share his screen with us. Please, without taking much of the time, help me celebrate Leader Kaykay's success. Thank you so much, Leader Kaykay's success. You can take it from.
Okay. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Good evening.
Okay. Now, all protocol duly observed. I greet you all specially, especially my upline here. You can see my upline OBM. You are highly recognized, and all the amazing leader in the house. Okay. Good evening once again. I'm Kaykay Success. Briefly, how do I came across RoyalQ? And that's a wonderful presentation there.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So how do I came across RoyalQ? Firstly, I happens to be a success, hungry-minded for success. Okay, someone that is very hungry for success, not just anyhow success. I mean sustainable success. You get what I'm saying? A sustainable success that and I'm more concerned about future. Because we can see people in our society who has made money before, but in some years after that, you see then that they are no more, you know, falling again. You know, they rise and fall, things fall apart, stuff like that. I don't want that kind of experience in terms of success, in terms of making money, in terms of wealth creation. I want something that was very sustainable, reliable, and futuristic. So, but in the course of that, it didn't just happen overnight. I've done several things before coming across RoyalQ. I mean, a whole lot of businesses, both physically, both online, any sector of business a young man can try. You get what I'm saying now? Even it's as a matter of fact, the only thing I've not been able to do is that looking for job. I've never looked for job for anybody because I know I can never get my aims and goals in life from that. So I know I can't get wealth, I can't create wealth, I can't achieve the kind of success I want looking for job. So it's never in my plan to look for job. That's the only thing I've not done. But we think of any business, basically, I've followed some guys that used to do all this bricklaying something before I went to a university then in Lautech. So I've done all sorts of different things, hustling, but mostly I've done like over 100 businesses online that has failed. I'm talking about a Ponzi scheme, you know. It's only Ponzi scheme that will promise you heaven and give you hellfire at the end of the day. So we are coming from there. I've done a whole lot. Lost, the just that sometimes some of the people I brought into that business, they are threatening me to I mean with police that I make them to lose their money in those business and I have to pay for it or stuff like that. And we both lost money, stuff like that. So I'm coming from that bitter experience. I need a business that is very, very sustainable, reliable, whereby anybody that I bring to the business I will not be scared or afraid that the person will lose his or her money along the line. I'm done with Ponzi scheme. I need a better business. So along the line, I I was trading cryptocurrency on my own. I said I will not do any Ponzi scheme again. I was trading crypto manually after I came from NYSC. I was doing it during my NYSC time. So when I came back from NYSC, I continued doing it on my own without, that doesn't require telling people because it's just manual trading I'm doing. And I was making some good money. So I'm doing it, but I don't used to have peace of mind in the sense that I used to have a lot of sleepless night. I used to have sleepless night. I have to set pick trade. When he said I have to uh, set it again to buy manually. So it wasn't easy, but I was making some money. So when along the line, I came across RoyalQ from OBM status, you know, sharing it that there's a robot that will be helping you to trade on your behalf, and you'll be making money. And as a matter of fact, you are not going to give your money to anybody. That is a major thing that captured my attention. I say, wow, this is amazing. Me, I'm looking for. I've told myself any business I will do. It will not involve me allowing bringing people that they will lose their money again in my life. I won't do it. So when I hear that the people, our money is going to be in our custody, it simply means every one of us and everybody I'm bringing to that business, we are not going to give our money to anybody again. Which means we are not going to lose our money. We will be safe. And I said, okay, people will definitely, business people will definitely buy this idea and run with it together. I chat him up, I asked him, and the following day I got started. He borrowed me $30. I raised $90 that time. I got one guy that wants to activate it immediately before myself. So once I did my own, I activated the guy. I got $30 bonus, and I returned the $30. And that was how the journey started. My journey started in RoyalQ. And I want to tell you for a fact that was 2021 June 14 precisely. You know, I want to tell you for a fact that that decision I made, that decision I made 3.5 years down the line, as 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 results and uh, bring a lot of tremendous achievement, landmark achievement. Whereby when I look at the future, You know, when you are into business and you are doing a particular business or making money through something, and you can look at the future and you have peace of mind. You understand? You have joy within you because you see, you look at it where you are coming, where you are before the business, and where the business has taken you to. The level the business has taken you to within short period of time. That it took some people who have been doing a lot of hard working for 20 years, 15 years, 30 years before they could be able to get to the level the business has taken me to within 3.5 years. That is the reality, and that is the reality of what this RoyalQ has did for me within short period of time. Because when we are talking about dealing with people, mingle with millionaires now, I'm in the mix. I'm in the mix of them. You understand? I'm in the mix of them because there's no way, no matter how much you want to hide yourself, a lot of people will know what you are worth and what you are capable of doing. So they welcome me. I was with one today. We were discussing. The man is a multimillionaire, and we were talking. And before, it wasn't like that. Before the business, because they know everything about me. They know my status and stuff like that. But now we are collaborating. We are doing things together. That worth millions. You understand? I was discussing with him today, and he was saying, "Okay, he's one of my mentors now, but you are very very close, like a friend." I was talking about, okay, Kaykay, this thing, we are going to use this for so thing. It's about 10 million plus, or stuff like that. You know that when the money when it arrives, this is what we are going to use it for. You can try to divide it, diversify, stuff like that. We are discussing about future, better lifestyle. You understand? In millions, I'm talking about millions, not just anyhow. You get it, because your circle will determine how your life will look like. If you are mingle with non-entity and complainers, always forget about it. Forget about good life, good lifestyle. Forget about success. You are going to be complaining like them because that is the circle you find yourself. That is the kind of people that surrounded you. So it's very easy for them to influence you. And at the same time, when you are surrounded with great-minded people, you are surrounded with millionaires, with entrepreneurs. All the 95% of what you're going to be discussing is how your life will get more better, how you are going to position yourself for a better future. And that is exactly what is happening to us. And what RoyalQ can do for anybody as well. You get the point now? So RoyalQ has made me not just anybody. It has made me to be a millionaire and mingle with millionaires, positioning ourselves to the future of being a billionaire. How am I saying? Over the 3.5 years down the line, in all my total accumulation income, I think I've been able to make over $60,000 with RoyalQ. Over 60,000. I will share my screen now. And I have 3 accounts, V2 account, V3 account. I will share my main account, which is V4. So for us to see. And then the most appreciative and joy that I used to have is that as I'm making money, people are making money through me. As I'm making money, I'm helping a lot of people to make money at the same time. I'm putting smile in people's life. You understand? That is my joy. That a lot of people are also making money. They are happy and changing their life. They are seeing their future and they are happy with it. You understand? So that is a success with a successor. And that one great man said, a success without a successor, it's a success failure. Any business you are doing that you cannot point to 2 or 3 people who are successful through you can point to that you have touched their life. Forget about it. You are not a success. Without a successor, you don't have your success is temporary. It's temporary, it's not permanent. But if you can point to people who are succeeding through you, 1 or 2, 3 people, that definitely you are building a great business and a brighter future for yourself. And that is what RoyalQ can do and is capable of doing and making us to achieve. That if you are the type that you love helping people, as you are helping people, their life is changing, your own life will be changing more. You are helping people, they are happy, you become happier. As they are happy, you become happiest. And that is how we are being connected to RoyalQ. You get the point now? So RoyalQ 3.5 years, I've been able to build a wonderful house for myself. The difference between home and house. You understand? The difference between home and house. House, we say, just do it anyhow. Just go, patch it, window, put nylon, stuff like that. But when you talk about home, you every necessary thing that has to be there is being put in place, whereby there is lifestyle, there is life in that kind of home when you enter the house. You know, that is the kind of lifestyle RoyalQ is giving us. We don't just live, we are not just managing life, we are living a quality lifestyle. You understand that it's only that for somebody who went to school to get uh acquire certificates and look for a job, before you can live that kind of lifestyle, you probably be a professor. You understand? A professor which is even early, who has no much responsibility. Are you getting my point now? Who has no much responsibility? Because as I'm speaking with you today, I plug myself in a contribution that is over 1 million naira every month with ease. I mean, with ease. Well, half a million from RoyalQ community, and I'm doing another half a million as well from my millionaire community. I mean, circle outside RoyalQ, and some 100,000 stuff like that. And all this thing, all this that will help. You see, responsibility, all these tax I put myself to be doing this street. All the income is coming majorly from RoyalQ. You get the point now? With peace and ease of mind. Who am I? How many professors will tell you how much is their salary itself? And they will tell you they are doing thrift, monthly thrift of 1 million naira plus. And their salary is not up to 1 million. You understand? But with RoyalQ, this is one of the uh, uh, things that we are being able to do with peace of mind, courtesy of this great business, simply because there's no limited to our income. There's no cap. We are opportune to make as much as possible as we can make, either through the trading profits or through the team building aspects of the RoyalQ. Either of the two, there's no cap, there's no limitation to what we can make. Sometimes you can make $200 a day. Some days you can make $100, you can make $50, you can make $10 a day. Some days you can make $2 today, and the following day you make $30, you make $80 following day. You understand? There's no cap. That is the power of residual income. There's a great difference and wide gap between residual income and salary. Salary is always fixed. Something always low and reducing you can never be enough for you. They live the life of borrower. You understand? They are always borrowing to do any big thing they want to do in their life. They borrow money to do it. But because the money is fixed and the responsibility keep increasing on a daily basis. But the salary that is the income source of that person, which is salary, is fixed. And they will always borrow for more bills that are coming, because the salary is not increasing. But when you are earning residual income is something that comes on a regular basis, which is not fixed. It's not fixed. Residual income is not fixed. You can earn 100,000 today, and or let me say you can earn 1 million naira this month. Following month you earn 5 million. The third month you can earn 200,000. Fine, you know it has dropped, right? You can earn because it's a market movement. And if the third month market might pump and you earn 3 million, from 200,000 to 3 million. But if it is salary, if you are getting 100,000, that 100,000 is what you are going to be collecting for years, continuously. Nothing will change it. You understand? Even if they want to increase it, maybe 5,000 or 10,000 after 5 years. But residual income is not like that. And that is why we encourage people and open people's eyes to see the reality and the right path one has to build his future upon. You can't build a future upon getting salary, and you are attached to it alone. And they are telling you about business, you are playing around with it. You are not serious with business. That person is only playing with his future. I don't know how salary will take anybody home at old age, because it has never taken all these old age people who are age today. who are retired today, look at their life. Do you pray for your life to be like any retiree? Mention them. I mean, any retiree in your community, in your environment, wherever you know you are listening to me from. Do you pray for your own life to look like those retirees? I built my house little above 30 years. You understand? Little above 30 years. When I built my house. Some of those retirees, before they could build their house, they will some of them will almost retired. Some 50 years, some 45 or more. But here is a young guy here that got a right business opportunity, doing all those things at early age of life. So now tell me, what else do I want to plan for my future now that I will not be able to do it with ease? Because I have apartment taken away from on all the stress of life. It's no more there again. What else? What major responsibility is it to take her for housekeeping and stuff like that? But when it comes to I don't know how to put it. Don't forget. Talking paying rent for anybody. I'm not paying rent. I'm not collecting landlord money. You understand? As the house owner. That's what I'm working on now. So how can people will pay me as landlord? You get the point now? So the issue of paying money to anybody as tenant is no more in my own dictionary again at this early age. So we have time, we have more time and more source, more income, more money to do more things out of life at early stage. It is never going to be possible if it is salary. You understand? It's never going to be possible. So our people high needs to be open very well to the reality of life. In fact, what is happening in Nigeria is enough now for anybody to be wise and be smart. When you see a business like this, you have to be very smart because RoyalQ is mainly for those who are very smart and looking for a better life to live. So Yoruba will say, okay, now English now. Evidence is the end of argument. That ló máa argue lórí evidence when you see evidence because evidence is the end of argument. This is the fact. I hope you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Temitope, are you there? So far with RoyalQ, I've been able to accumulate a total of 46,735 naira. As you can see up here, 46,735 naira. From team reward. And this is my team trading commission. You understand now? So I have total of 46,000. So and the income is not fixed. It come on a different figure on a daily basis. As a matter of fact, that the market is so poor these days. The market is so poor. But even at that, we still make good money. Because what you are seeing now is some days you will see like 80K, 40K, 45, 55. If you multiply it in naira, all these figures you are seeing here. You understand what I'm saying? So it is very, very reliable. I'm saying during the moment the market is not really moving very well because the Bitcoin is doing like Ogbanje this moment. You understand? So, but even at that, RoyalQ is still capable of taking us home. Even at that. So now imagine when the bull run started and the market started pumping very well. This is what we are going to be seeing is 200, 150, 100 and thereabout during the bull
So much for that. An
during the
amazing.
bull market.
Thank
So
you so much for that. Actually,
that
thank you
is
so much
where
for yeah, sure. That is what exactly we are saying. It's not you're not making up stories here. You can see it live and direct. You can see it.
Yeah, Temitope, please work on your audio.
Okay, thank you. So I don't think there's anything I want to say anymore. So the ball is in your court. The ball is in your court.
You are not audible, that Temitope.
Okay.
Please, do we have any question from the new
Can you hear me
members?
now? Can you hear me
Do you
now?
have any question, please?
Can you hear me? Okay, thank you very much. So,
I cannot hear you. Please, if we have any new questions from the new members, please let us know. Please, do we have any question? Please drop it on the chat box or mute your question. Do you have any question, please?
Someone said, how much did you start with iPhone? I think you have been answered, right? Is he asking me the question earlier?
I think the answer. Okay, let me say this part. Some people don't know. When Leader Kaykay's success this royal, he didn't even have complete money when he started. He had to borrow from one of our amazing leader OBM, who is right here in this meeting. But today, look at the story; is a complete different ballgame. When he wanted to start, he didn't have up. I think he borrowed $20 extra from leader OBM. He had $80. So, and look at today. Look at his story. 3.5 years. So it's about picking the right thing. A lot of Ponzi scheme are out there to derail you. But once you get the right information and you stay with the right information, because many people will hear this and still go and do another thing else. The reason why we have organized this Zoom meeting is for us to educate you that there is a better way. Because for you to have fake, it means there is an original. You will never have fake if there is no original. So what am I trying to say in excess is you have found the original way. You have found the right way. You have found the right path. What are you going to do tonight? Are you going to sign up and tell the person who has invited you and say, please, I want to get started? The money shouldn't disturb. A lot of people say, $120 is too much for a whole year. $120 is too much for you. Where your money is safe. Which one is doing the right thing than doing the wrong thing and losing it at the end? So I don't want us to talk too much. My leader has said everything already. So there's nothing to say. I don't know if there's any other question we need to answer quickly. I don't want to take too much time so we can go. If there's no question, I think I can hand it over to leader Oshua to take it over from me.
Round up now, leader Temitope.
Yes, someone has a question. Someone has been pressing me on with some question. Mr. iPhone, please message the community, not me in private. Message the community.
Okay, iPhone, please unmute yourself and ask your question, please. Mr. iPhone, please unmute yourself and ask your questions. How did you start with? I think somebody replied. Ezra already he said $140. You don't. What do you say? You add more money so that you can get more results, better results. There's no business plan that you add to it.
Nothing, Doctor, you are not audible. Yeah, can hear you.
We can't hear you, leader Temitope. You need $240 to start up this business, okay? $140 to set up your robot, and then $100 as your trading capital. That's what you need for this business. you need a minimum of $240. $120 is to activate your robot, and then $20 as gas fee. And then you leave your trading capital inside your trading account, which is your Binance, Bybit. RoyalQ supports 9 exchange. So that's what you need to get started. The other question you were asking if you can make $140 in a year. Yes, you can make more, So that's it. There's no cap on how much you can make, if you are very, very consistent, and if if you attend Zoom meetings, you get the knowledge, you can make times 20 of that in a year. It's very possible. So do we have any other question before we round up? Do we have any other question before we round up? How do I contact the RoyalQ customer service if there's any needs to speak to them on phone? You can contact them on or through an email. You can contact the customer service through the RoyalQ app. Okay. You can also contact them through an email. So yes, through the app, you can contact them, and they are very, very easy to access. They can answer any of your questions and all of your questions. Do we have any other question before we round up? All right, so I believe we do not have any other question.
Asking for the disadvantages of RoyalQ, ma'am.
Who is asking for the disadvantage of RoyalQ?
Mr. iPhone.
RoyalQ doesn't have any disadvantage. If you say crypto, I would say probably cryptocurrency is volatile. But RoyalQ itself is a tool. RoyalQ is not paying you any money. What RoyalQ does is to help you win trade. Do you understand? It helps you over manual trading. Manual trading is very hard, it's very strenuous. You have to be looking at your charts. You have to be monitoring your phone. Let me simplify it. It's saying that, do you want to wash your clothes with your hands, or you want to wash it with a washing machine? Which will you rather pick? You are washing your clothes with your hands. You need to be actively doing it. You cannot be in two places. You must be washing. You have to be only washing with your hands, doing your laundry with your hand. Or if you have a washing machine, you can do multiple tasks. You can load your clothes in your washing machine and go and do other things. You can cook. You can do other things. That's what RoyalQ does. RoyalQ is not the one paying us. So are we going to say there's a disadvantage of a washing machine? If you see someone that two people that are doing laundry, they are dry cleaners, one will definitely get more work done. That's the one that has a washing machine. We get more work done than the person that is using their hands to do laundry. So that's the difference. Okay. So RoyalQ has a lot of features that can help you in the cryptocurrency market. That can help you in the cryptocurrency market over manual traders. So a lot of professional traders are even coming to use RoyalQ. We have a lot of professional traders, manual traders, that are currently using RoyalQ to trade because it saves a lot of time. Once you instruct your robot on what to do, it does it in your absence. You don't have to be checking your phone, even though you don't have data, even though you don't have Wi-Fi. Even though your phone is off, it will do what it needs to do. So RoyalQ doesn't have a disadvantage, but cryptocurrency is volatile. Please, where is the... All right, so I believe we do not have any other question. Ernest, if you're talking about how to reach customer service, maybe we'll treat that in our next Zoom. We also have Ernest. I think I also have a recorded Zoom on that, where I showed how you can contact customer service. So you can access that particular Zoom recordings. It's on our YouTube channel. All right, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for attending. Now, if you are new, you do not have an activated robot, please get back to the person who invited you. It is very, very important. That person is very, very important to you. Please, please, and please get back to that person that invited you. Wherever you saw the link, if it's a WhatsApp status, if it's Facebook, whoever posted the link that you used to join this meeting, message the person, get back to the person, and the person is going to guide you step by step on how to activate your robot. And after you must have activated your robot, they will be adding you to members group. Yes, we have a group for members where we carry you along, teach you, mentor you on how to instruct your robots and how to trade using the robot properly. Thank you so much, everyone. For members, we have meeting tomorrow by Leader Kaykay Success compensation plan. It's by 10 a.m. We have meeting tomorrow. I believe it's 10 a.m. I think the time has been changed. Leader Kaykay, I believe it's 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Tomorrow on compensation plan. Please do well to attend. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Leader Temitope. Thank you, Leader Kaykay, and to all the co-hosts in the house and all the leaders. Also, to everyone that joined here today, we appreciate you. Good night and God bless. Have an amazing week ahead of you. Bye.
Thank you very much. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.